5-game calendar week as the Cavaliers host. Two-way contract, has been playing some inspired basketball. Second-year man at a Boston College who steps to the center circle along with Evan Mobley.
Once you score inside.
The Cavs went straight to the paint in their first possession. They do on their second possession as well, as Mobley with the dunk. Last night the Cavs flipped the script in the victory over the Spurs. The Cavs checked in 24th in paint points, yet scored 80 last night, a franchise record, the most since paint points started being tracked way back in 1996.
Way back in 1996.
Way back, Brad.
That's unbelievable. That wasn't that far ago.
Who played before then as Quentin Post throws a three to get the Warriors on the floor. Dolph Shays, Brad Doherty, and George Mikan. Mobley once again right to the front of the goal as it's rebounded eventually by Buddy Hield.
I'll take full credit for those points in the paint last night. Like I say, when we win, it's my perspective.
Coach Doherty as post through Mobley, drives and misses. Mobley with those long arms, reels in the rebound, goes to Hunter. Hunter runs the floor. Garland looked to follow, but it was tipped away by Spencer.
What a great outlet pass by Evan Mobley. Caught that basketball, nice rebound. Almost like Wes Unseld. Threw it before he even landed on the floor. It's fantastic. Oh, that's right. People don't know who Wes Unseld is.
It's going to be one of those nights. Old school night here on this Sunday as Hunter's three doesn't go. Mitchell shakes, steals the Hunter. Hunter's three the second time is also no good.
Got to be a little bit more patient going inside, like that first three ball. Second one, let's jam that thing back inside. Try to get to the front of that goal, get some fouls, get to the free throw line early.
Hield got Tyson in the air as Buddy gets it back, but that's part of the scouting report. If you get Buddy off that three-point line, you've 90% done your job.
Yeah, Buddy can shoot it, man. He loves to hover around that three-point ball, and he'll let it fly.
The Cavaliers last night checked in #1 in threes taken per game at over 44. They shot a season-low 26.
Yeah, I think we should be 30 a night, 35 a night. Plenty for the Cavaliers. Got too much talent. I mean, teams are just wanting you to shoot that three so you don't punish them going to the paint.
Kuminga, who shoots the second most threes in the NBA? Well, you're looking at him, the Golden State Warriors.
Ready for some Steph Curry.
They shoot a little more when he is active.
Yes, they do.
Hunter, back it goes to Garland. Garland works on Will Richard, the rookie. As Garland squeezed his way between two of the Warriors and Richard and Spencer, but could not finish as back chugs Hield. He almost got stripped. Richard extra pass to Kuminga. Kuminga shovels inside to Spencer. Good ball movement leads to a Quentin post corner three. It's no good and rebounded by the Cavaliers. Tyson.
Great opportunity to run some offense here. Let's see the Cavaliers take their time, set this ball up. Nice job. Yeah, a good shot by Donovan.
Cavaliers played just last night in that victory over the Spurs as Spencer gets loose. The Warriors, meanwhile, have been off since Friday when they almost pulled off a terrific, since Thursday, I beg your pardon. They, without Steph Curry, almost pulled off a terrific comeback in Philadelphia, only to fall 99-98. We'll detail that as we move along here this evening. Boy, both of these teams have started cold. The Cavs are 1 for 10. The Warriors 2 for 8. Spencer, he looks for an opening. He's watched by Tyson. Now Kuminga, he's picked up by Tyson as well on the switch. Stop and go move by Kuminga. Tyson stayed right there, and that was well defended and rebounded eventually by Evan Mobley.
That was excellent defense. Let's see if we can get to the basket here. Nice job by Evan. There you go. Perfect.
Mobley against his body.
He gave up the last possession down and kick out to the corner to Tyson for a three. I thought Evan could have just as easily shot that basketball. He's got to be a little more selfish in there.
Kuminga creeps baseline. That's erased by Mobley. Mobley with the rejection. Hunter ahead. Hunter lays it up, lays it in, gets fouled by Spencer. As you see there on your screen through 20. In that game Thursday night in Philly, the Warriors started without Steph Curry and Jimmy Butler. They finished without Draymond Green. They trailed 30-10 after one. They overcame a 24-point second-half deficit, and it was with their deep reserves. And they stopped Maxey. Maxey threw up an air ball, and VJ Edgecombe underneath grabbed it and scored with 9/10 of a second remaining. And then Maxey rejected a DeAnthony Melton last-ditch effort to seal it. But certainly this Warrior team deserved a better fade as a 9-1-1 triple by Will Richard with the shot clock winding down is no good. Garland with a hesitation move got fouled as Trace Jackson Davis, who has just checked in, reaches in. Final game of 5 during this calendar week. It has been
long, but it went fast, John.
It's been a grind. Yeah. Cavaliers are 2-2. It does feel like it's flown by. The good news, Brad, the Cavs don't play again until Friday.
Wow.
Now this is part of the NBA Cup scheduling. The Cavs did not qualify for the knockout round, but the consolation prize is,
get the rest.
Yeah, I mean, they're off until Friday. Buddy Hield fires a 3, and that's what Buddy's done for a long, long time as Buddy ties this game at 8.
Yeah, maybe the Cavs can use that time to get some guys healthy and be prepared for post-Cup play.
Mobley inside, works on Jackson Davis. Back comes Hield with his head up. Jackson Davis runs the floor and scores with the left hand to give Golden State this 10-8 lead.
Yeah, Cavs are doing that, getting back to some bad habits of giving up those easy transition layups. That means everyone's not finding someone in the defense and they're not sure who they're guarding, so got to figure that out.
Hield misfires. Hield again. He's not going to stop. That loose ball is deflected, and Garland, in the very first 2 games as a Warrior, he scored 49 points. Went 12 of 13 from 3-point range. He said, "This is the organization for me."
This is my kind of basketball.
Garland,
let me shoot.
Misfires on a floater. That ball gets deflected. Yeah, that was a fun group. Yeah. The Sooners. Mobley spins inside, and Mobley backed off Jackson Davis. A good aggressive move by Evan Mobley. Ties this game at 10 as Moses Moody saves it and gets it back into Jackson Davis. Now to a slashing Moody. He'll dump off to Kuminga. He was stripped by Garland. What a play by Garland. Kenny goes into the corner to pick him up, and then Hunter tried to find Tyson.
Work your way inside out if you're this Cavaliers team. We're not designed to run and shoot 45, 53s and win basketball games.
Brandon Pajemski has checked in for the Warriors. So has Guy Santos. Moody, that's the knife inside. He got fouled by Dean Wade. He
moves his feet extremely well. And last night he was bodied up, banging into people, rebounding the ball, making some big, strong plays. He got the hard foul, stepped up, knocked down the 2 free throws. And he was just present. He made his presence felt last night.
It was physical. He's 6'9".
Really
he used that big frame last night to his advantage.
Everyone did. Our entire team played very physical brand of basketball last night. That's what we got to continue to do. It can't be one on, one off. We got to do it every night.
Garland probes, banks and misses. Moody rebounds. 2 natural point guards are on the floor together, and Garland and Porter. Pajemski across the lane. Back it goes to Moses Moody. Moody's 3 doesn't go. Thomas Bryant, who has checked in, cleans the glass. Thomas was impactful last night. High energy, high motor player as Garland got stymied in the lane by Santos. Tyson, off it goes to Garland. Garland mid-range, tried to draw a foul, doesn't get it, but he kisses it off the window and ties this game at 12, and then Wade gets back in good order. Garland! A long rebounds grabbed by Pajemski.
Nice shot by Garland off the glass. Nice little move there on the baseline.
Pajemski, the 3rd-year man out of Santa Clara, into the corner, goes for a Gary Payton 3 that's no good. Bryant in traffic, squeezes it, so does Santos, and they'll jump. Payton and Santos. This was a big part of the groove that led the Warriors back 2 nights ago in Philadelphia and almost pulled off the near impossible. Santos to jump with Bryant. Santos beat Thomas off the floor. Payton keeps it in the forecourt. The son of Gary Sr. Sends it to Moody, now around to Santos. The shot clock runs to 4. Jackson Davis has to hurry, got into trouble, and it's a shot clock violation.
Boy, nice job by Naquan Tomlin, and then Thomas Bryant coming over. Just really, Thomas did a great job. Watch this.
Game as a Cav here on Wednesday with a rock-solid 16 minutes off the bench last night. Speaking of rock-solid, Naquan Tomlin lays it up and in. He made his second start of the season yesterday. He went for 13 points. Tomlin, now get this, in 15 games is a plus 60.
I just don't know, after watching him game after game after game, how you don't keep him on the floor, John.
Pajemski got bumped and fouled by Mitchell. What that means, taking a lot of threes. They shot a season-low 26. In terms of two-point shots last night, the Cavs shot 70% from the field.
Yeah, one of our best, most complete games last night. We played all season long, and it was just predicated on being dominant, being physical, being aggressive around that free throw line on both ends of the floor into the basket. So great ideology, just got to follow up on it.
Donovan Mitchell sheds Moses Moody and gives the Cavaliers the 16-12 lead. Pajemski thought about a three. Tomlin's long arms talked him out of it. Post works on Wade, back to Moody. Now it's Payton. Pajemski's watched by Mitchell. The lefty unloads a three that's almost rebounded by Bryant. Eventually Thomas grabs it, and here comes Naquan.
Yeah, the Cavs just got to be patient on that defensive end. The Warriors really aren't running much of anything. It's just a lot of perimeter passes looking for an open shot. No one's really penetrating, so Cavs just continue to play the good defense. Box out, you'll get some opportunities.
Wow, Porter, what a rebound. Boy, Pajemski had that ball dead to rights. He had it secured. Mitchell for three. Bryant with the offensive rebound. Bryant inside, he draws the foul. And aggressive Thomas Bryant gets played 24 supercharged minutes last night. He was a plus 20 as let's go down to Serena.
Well, John, would you be surprised now if I told you that the past two huddles have solely been focused on rebounding? I mean, clearly they got the message out of that last one. Kenny's just like, look, when we rebound, great things happen. Keep pushing the ball, keep doing those kick-ahead passes, and that's one of those effective ways to win this ball game.
I would not be surprised.
Not at all. I mean, and he's going to have to just keep reiterating that every time out, getting after these guys to get on that glass, but it's critical.
Payton can't quite guide it over the rim after the Pajemski feed. Mitchell turns Santos inside out, trying to find Porter. A good play by Payton, who got back, but it's recaptured by Tomlin. Mitchell off to Wade. The Cavs reset. Here's Donovan. Donovan over the top of Santos. Porter puts it on the floor. Terrific ball movement. Wade! Out of bounds.
That was great. You got a good look at it.
Neither team has been much to write home about from the field here in this first quarter as that ball ends up out of bounds. Tomlin. Cavs, meanwhile, aren't exactly scorching either. They were 29%. Again, the Cavs are playing on the tail end of a back-to-back. The Warriors playing a number of reserves. Both teams have key pieces out of the lineup this evening. Moody approaches Bryant, gets into the paint. Post. Dumps back to Payton. He didn't want it. Pajemski didn't either. Pajemski just gets it off in time. He short-armed it, and Bryant rips it away from Post.
Nice rebound by Thomas Bryant. Thomas Bryant also out on that perimeter, switching on the guards, moving those feet, being just very aggressive. And lo and behold, he's the one that ends up with a rebound. Nice job by Thomas Bryant.
Mitchell, after he had it tapped away by Pajemski, goes inside. That ball pinballs out of bounds. The officials compare notes, and it will be Warrior ball for now. The Cavs are looking for a coach. Pajemski took a bump from Bryant on Jalen Tyson tonight.
We need to start yelling at these teammates to make some shots.
And Spencer drives and misses. The Cavs defense held the Warriors without a single point for nearly the final 5 minutes of the opening quarter. If you're just joining us, it was the lowest scoring combined quarter in the NBA this season. Tomlin, good move on Buddy Hield as he gets inside, but had that whacked away by the 7-footer in Post. Post ambles into the forecourt. Kuminga wanted it, didn't get it. Instead it goes to Will Richard. Richard was picked late in the second round in the most recent draft out of Florida after winning a collegiate title with the Gators. He threw that one behind Spencer, but it comes to Kuminga. Kuminga across the foul line. Now Hield leans and scores.
Okay, this offense is just not very good. It's not going anywhere. Cavs just have to be disciplined.
Mobley's three is no good.
And come to the offensive end and run something. Set some screen. Taken for granted. And, you know, like I say, this offense of the Warriors is just, it's all perimeter passing. It's going nowhere. Look at this, it's going nowhere.
Buddy Hield. Flash one over to Richard. Now it's Spencer.
They're going to have trouble getting open. They're going to play one-on-one basketball the entire time.
Spencer's pass is read by Mobley, deflected right to Richard. He banks and misses, rebounded by Tomlin.
Run your offense. Get into your offense and get to the heart of that lane. Let these guys foul you, get good shots. A little more aggressive going to the basket.
Mitchell for three. He's got it.
That helped.
That's the Cavs' first triple on their 12th effort from long range. Kuminga now. He'll look to penetrate down the alley. Got inside. Mobley defended. Tomlin. Now it's Luke Travers. Luke's given the Cavs good minutes over the last couple of games as Mitchell works on Richard. He took a bump, puts it up. Travers is there, and Travers with the follow gives the Cavaliers this 23-14 lead.
Yeah, Luke Travers has been aggressive every time he's come into the game, and the thing I love about his game is he really attacks. He's very aggressive going to the front of the rim, and defensively he's just been outstanding. So Luke has earned himself an opportunity to play.
The Warriors tonight are without Steph Curry, Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, DeAndre Melton, Steph's little brother Seth, who was just signed a handful of days ago. There's Seth alongside Jimmy.
That ugly hat on. Wait till I see him.
A straightaway three by Quentin Post is good. Post has a pair of triples here in this first half. Evan Mobley works inside, sends it back to Tyson. Tyson's three is high arcing and no good, and gobbled up by Post. Cavs by 5, 3 minutes in second quarter. Spencer works it toward Travers. He'll float and score. Spencer was a lacrosse superstar, the #1 draft pick in the Premier Lacrosse League before deciding to pursue basketball. Mitchell draws a foul as Hield got caught line. Question is were the head and shoulders moving in an upward direction before the contact was made as Mobley skips down the lane, throws on the brakes, and leaves a short jumper short.
Nice move by Mobley. Go ahead and shoot that ball off the glass. Little hook shot, little jump shot. Got very explosive.
Post finds a teammate back door as it's Richard who lays it in.
Kind of get picked up, got picked apart a little bit on that defensive end. Got to talk a little bit better. Communicate, really communicate hard on the defensive end to stop that basketball. Nice shot by Darius.
Garland from straight away. He has 7 first half points. Garland back in the lineup after missing last night's game. Continues to be nagged by that toe injury. Richard looks to shake on Tomlin. He'll use a post screen. Post wasn't rolling. Tomlin was, as Tomlin makes an easy intercept. Naquan into the paint. Up to a wide open Wade. Travers rescues the possession. Back to Garland. Garland fakes a three. Finds Travers. Tomlin got a hand on it. So did Wade. He almost poked it in. Wade tracks it down. The Cavs reset with a fresh 14. Tomlin was wide open underneath. Here's Travers. Travers puts it on the floor. Gets to the rim. Got knocked down. Tomlin's there with another offensive rebound. That doesn't go. Tomlin continues to bat it off the window. Eventually it's grabbed by Kuminga.
That was like a 9-possession war on the glass right there. Wow. Great job by the Cavs hustle. Dean Wade kept the ball alive. Tomlin kept it alive. Luke Travers. Keep fighting.
Post to a cutting Spencer. Back to Hield. Don't leave him there. Timeout Cavs. Got turned back. Now it's Buddy Hield. Back to Spencer it goes. He'll direct one over to Moody. Moody took a bump from Garland. Spencer lines up a three. Santos, a good rebound. He went over the top of Wade and got fouled by DeAndre Hunter. Go played 4 seasons of ball in his native Brazil before being drafted by Golden State in 2022. Well, the Cavs are celebrating their 55th season with the Classic Edition jerseys. Shop the Nike Classic Collection featuring jerseys, hoodies, and more as tonight's item of the game at Cavs.com/shop. Jalen Tyson rests on the Cavalier bench. Over his last 3 games, Tyson has shot a combined 73% from the field. He is just the 3rd Cavs player to shoot over 73% over a 3-game span on that many attempts, joining LeBron James and Mark Price.
Really? Wow, that's interesting.
Accurate.
Yeah.
Has been Jalen. He's produced. He's been efficient.
Yes, he has. Been aggressive. Just been a hard-nosed player who's really showed a lot of ability and talent. The hard work's paying off for him.
Porter spins and misses. Did I hear Mark's in the building tonight? Is that correct?
I don't know. Is Mark? I didn't see Mark. Mark usually lets me know when he comes through.
Santos. He fires a 3. Maybe he doesn't want you to know he's here.
Yeah, I need to pick on him if he's here. Look up there. He's probably up there eating something. Mark likes to snack and eat all the time.
Maybe.
So look up at the. I'm looking for that up there in the barbecue room. See if Mark's sitting up there.
Perhaps he was tired of your company. Do you ever take that into consideration?
He is sitting over there. He's eating a hot dog.
See that?
From here. Yep.
Garland's 3 is no good. Cavaliers led this game by 9 in the first quarter. The Warriors have responded here in the second as Spinners are in the midst of a 15-3 run. That pass wasn't grabbed by Jackson Davis. Garland at the elbow, gets inside, dumps off the way, and that's slapped away from behind by Moody. Santos throws on the brakes. He's guarded by Hunter. Spencer's bottled up by Hunter. Now it's Santos. He'll work on a shorter Porter. He appeared to shuffle his feet. A foul, however, is called. 45 combined games over the last 2 seasons with the Warriors. Great story. Pat played a single season of college basketball at Northwestern back in 1920. That followed a prolific lacrosse career at Loyola University of Maryland, where he earned the prestigious Wharton Award. That's given annually to the top male and female college lacrosse player in the country. He got picked #1 overall in the Premier Lacrosse League's inaugural draft in 2019 before he said, you know what, I'm going to join the Wildcats of Northwestern for a season as a graduate transfer. Then he played a pro season in Germany, headed to the NBA G League, and here he is as a Golden State Warrior in his 3rd NBA season on a 2-way contract, and tonight he made his first NBA start.
That is remarkable. Congratulations to that young man. That is outstanding, and to be multi-dimensional like that and to have an opportunity to be playing in the NBA.
Wow, as Thomas Bryant got knocked down, the basket's going to count. The Cavs will get the continuation, so Bryant will shoot the free throw. Spencer with the lacrosse and give the foul as well. Apparently that was wiped out, so here's Mitchell. Again, I thought that was the indication from way up here by Rawls as Mitchell unloads a 3. Tyson's going to get there and track it down. Back to Garland. He's open. It's been one of those halves for the Cavs. They're but 2 of 19 from long distance. Pajemski. (34-26) is the Golden State lead. Garland took a bump for Payton. He puts it up and in, and Darius Garland has a chance for 3.
Yeah, good attack by Darius. Defense wasn't quite set. These guys were kind of figure out who they're guarding. And everybody's
surgery in June to repair that big toe that continues to bother him. Serena reported a couple of games ago that Darius has been playing with a steel plate in his shoe. Player that relies on his speed and his stops and starts. It has not been an easy injury to deal with. Santos, meanwhile, bounces into Payton as Payton cuts and scores.
Yeah, I give Darius a lot of credit, man. He's trying to be out here for his teammates. And wants to be out here so bad. That plate in the shoe is really struggling at times, but he's working as hard as he can to try to get back in the rhythm.
Garland curls to the corner. Tyson, what a pass into Mobley. Boy, Tyson has a really nice feel for the game. It's manifested itself in this his 2nd NBA season.
Yeah, he's just much more comfortable, and the confidence is what helps that, John. That's what helps that manifest. Is that you know that pass is going to be there. You know you can make the pass. Just the same thing with transition plays, throwing a long pass. Much more confident.
Moody buries a 3. Last year, Moses started the final 27 games for the Warriors after the Jimmy Butler deal. Tyson shuffled his feet.
Organization whenever he's around, and just all of our prayers and thoughts are with him.
If you're just joining us, we had a touching moment of silence for Andy's father, Sebastião Antonio Berajau, who passed away on Thursday. Andy couldn't be here tonight, but his lovely family, his wife Stacy, his daughter Sereni, and his son Sebastião pulled the sword for the game. It was emotional and touching. Tribute to his father, and again, like you said, Brad, we're thinking about you, Andy. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. Brandon Pajemski has given the Warriors a 10-point lead.
Yeah, so it's time for the Cavs just kind of to snap out of it and start playing a little bit harder, a little bit smarter. There you go, attack that basket. Now let's come down to the defensive end. You gotta gather your shorts up and get after these guys. Give them nothing. Make everything hard, make it arduous, foul some people. Got to change the narrative on this defensive end, John. We're not playing very well, and I think a lot of it's just the energy seems to be way off defensively.
Pajemski fades away. His elbow jumper is tracked down by DeAndre Hunter. Under 2 to go in the half. Hunter sizes up Santos. Now it's Evan Mobley. Mobley's watched by Trace Jackson Davis. Now Garland, a mid-range jumper is wide right. And out of bounds it goes. Let's pause for a word from Alson Jewelry. John Michael, Brad Doherty, and Serena Winters. 100 seconds to go here in this low-scoring first half. The Cavaliers trail the ball game 41-33. It's been a ragged, uneven affair. A number of regulars out for both clubs as Santos, top of the key, bounces off the post. Post late in the shot clock. Back to Santos, who fires up a grenade that's tracked down by Post. Santos has it once again. Post likes the three, couldn't shoot it that time. Here's Pajemski. Pajemski works on Hunter. Good first step. Blew him right past DeAndre, and off it goes to Quentin Post for a dunk.
Yeah, he sizes you up at the top of the key and gets all the way to the lane, almost to the rim. Got to step it up defensively. You got to talk and be a little bit more aggressive defensively.
Santos with the steal. Long lead pass to Payton, who makes the catch. Credit Garland as Garland got back and thwarted that Payton effort. Mobley cuts, takes the Hunter feed. He got slapped and fouled by Moody. The foul is on the floor.
Getting back, blocking shots.
The 6'1" Wemby.
That's right.
Mobley. The lid has been on in this first half. At that end of the floor.
Yeah, just not shot it well at all. And, you know, we're just trying to find something. I think you find something through executing what you do every day in practice, and that's that offense. You've got a system and a process that gets you open shots and results, and we're just kind of not adhering to it right now.
Post twist to the basket. Quentin Post has 10 first half points. He's the high warrior as Mitchell buries a three at the buzzer.
Execution of an offense. And then on the defensive end, we just got to do a better job.
Defensively, the Cavs held the Warriors to just 17% in the first quarter. That percentage skyrocketed to 60% in the second as Post's three is no good. Hunter grabs the loose ball, and out come the Cavaliers. Tyson works his way inside. He'll bank and score as Tyson continues with a confident brand of basketball.
Yeah, I love that. Go strong to that basket and put the onus on the official. Just go in there as hard as you can go and clear some space and try to dunk it or get a layup. That's just what he did.
These teams start the ball game, or start the second half the way they started the ball game. Richard Kuminga, Post, Hield, and Spencer for the visiting Warriors. Post, Mobley, I think, got a piece of that as Mobley defended Post hard, but it was knocked away. Comes back to Post. He missed that as Mobley altered it. Now Mitchell grabs Quentin Post and picks up the personal one, but did not taste victory again and bowed out in 5 as here's Mobley. Mobley lines up a three. Tyson got squeezed, and Kuminga picks up the rebound. Warriors by 9. Richards' three is short, and then Mitchell knocks that away from Kuminga.
It's going to be the catalyst to get the Cavs to go on a nice run here and get themselves right back in top of this basketball game.
That rims out as Kuminga misfires. A lot of times this season, it's been the youth off the Cavalier bench. We'll keep an eye on that as this second half unfolds. Mitchell's three is no good. Tyson got cracked near the head by Kuminga, and the hustle of Tyson rebound as Mobley. And that shot knocked away by Post. A couple of 7-footers in there in the paint as Spencer looks to spin on Hunter. Back it goes to Hield, and now it's Jonathan Kuminga. Kuminga's in his 5th season. And long negotiations go on this summer as Kuminga ducks inside Evan Mobley and gives the Warriors this 49-38 lead. That's Kuminga's first field goal on his 8th shot as Garland nestles inside. His floater is true.
Nice job by DG getting inside the interior of that defense, getting the defender on his back. Nice job.
Foul is called. Plus 85. Here's Post. Post halfway down the right alley. Works on Mobley. Back to Spencer. Spencer's open, and Spencer makes no mistake.
Doing a good job getting that ball to Post. He's handling it, posting up really hard, ironically, and then kicks that out. That's going inside out like that's going to really soften up that Cavaliers defense. They got to be really cognizant, maybe double team that basketball at some point.
Donovan got Hield in the air, and then he got his signals.
One good little run, and Cavaliers can get right back in this ball game.
Spencer directs traffic. He'll find Buddy Hield. Hield steps back. His shot is just long as Mobley glides and grabs the rebound. Tyson probes. He'll find Mitchell. Mitchell thought about a three, puts it on the floor, gets inside. Back it goes to Tyson. Tyson's got it.
Oh, Jalen Tyson has just been the consistency throughout the night. Keep him touching the basketball. Good things are happening.
We talked about his efficiency. He's taken only 4 shots. He's grabbed 7 rebounds. There he goes again, as that time it's Tyson with a vicious dunk.
Tell you what, Tyson's playing with a sense of urgency. Nice in transition. Looks to pass the ball, nobody there. He goes up, tomahawks that thing. Jalen Tyson's going to breathe a little.
6 rebounds, 2 big blocks.
Wow, just been remarkable.
Efficient this evening. Again, he's not overdoing it. We talked about this yesterday, but I think this is important to rehash because a lot of young players, once they start to feel success and feeling good about themselves, the shots start to increase.
Yeah.
Tyson continues to play within himself, take what the game has been giving him as Mobley got fouled by Jackson Davis, which is a really mature sign for a second-year guy like Jalen Tyson.
Yeah, no doubt about it. He realized that the creek runs through Donovan Mitchell, so everything gleams himself open, and he's not passing it away or making a mistake. He's shooting it, dunking it, being aggressive. Now teams who look at the Cavs, you got to start looking at Jalen and say, hey man, we got to come up with a plan for him.
Here's a word from Ken Ganley Kia.
Hey fans, well you're
the season and his 6th over his last 8. Evan now has 12 points. He's grabbed.
He knew we needed him in a big way. Showed up, played a well of a basketball game.
Mobley fouls. Claimed the city's first NBA title and his first sports championship in 52 years. Thomas Bryant back in the ball game. The Thunder are off and running as they look to repeat this season.
Not missing a beat, man.
Kuminga teeters the sideline. He'll find Will Richard. Now it's Jackson Davis. Good ball movement, but Jackson Davis short-armed it. And out come the Cavs. They trail by 9. Garland shakes on Buddy Hield. Turned him inside out. Darius in the left hand. That's the old Darius Garland as Garland worked his way to the rim and cuts that Warrior lead to 7. Kuminga slashes. No, Bryant was there, but it's poked in by Jackson Davis. Bryant's out here with Porter, Tyson, Hunter, and Garland. Garland has a team-high 14. Skips around Buddy Hield. Zigzags his way to the paint. Back to an open Thomas Bryant. Batted out by Garland. Gets it back and lays it in.
That's just answered by Tyson. He just continues to move, does not stop. Everybody else stops. He just keeps moving to the basket. Nice job by Jalen Tyson. I like the fact he didn't settle for a 3 as well. I'll need to have that in order to kind of stabilize this offense just a little bit.
Will Richards sinks both free throws. He won a national title with the Gators this last season. late in the second round. Here's DeAndre Hunter. Hunter's three is short. That's tipped a number of times and pulled in by Kuminga. Jalen Tyson played the whole third quarter last night, and what a big third it was for the Cavs. As Kuminga's three is no good. Jackson Davis can't squeeze it. The Cavs roared back in the third. They were down at the half to the Spurs. Hunter right to the basket. He lays it up and in. And Steve Kerr doesn't want to let the Cavs. Well, I thought he was going to take a timeout here.
When you're playing, even when you're struggling, it's little things. All right, let's build from here. Nice layup. Let's come down. Let's get a stop. Go score. You got to play these little games within yourself in order to get going.
Kuminga dumps off to Jackson Davis. Couldn't reverse it as Bryant was there. Out of bounds it goes. Strong work by Thomas Bryant. We were talking a little bit about last night's third quarter after trailing 72-64 at the half. The Cavs out. Porter. Spencer gets it back. Deals to Jackson Davis.
Nice block by Craig. Good job getting back and stopping that shot. Just not able to capture the rebound.
Porter to the goal. It's knocked out of bounds. Cavs ball. Santos returns fire and blocks the Porter shot.
Drive to the basket. Two goals.
Philly. Hunter goes baseline on Santos. A wild shot is no good and grabbed by Pajemski. Out come the Warriors with a 9-point lead.
A lot of perimeter passing here, John. They're looking to get a shot off here. Right there. Yep.
Cavs could live with that. A long two by Pajemski, who was drifting. Now Porter. Porter zigzags his way, gets 2 feet in the paint. That floater doesn't go. Jackson Davis corrals the rebound and finds Pajemski, who zips one ahead to Moody. 4:20 and counting. Moody down the lane, got fouled by Tyson, puts it up and in, and Moody has a chance for three.
Turned the corner really hard and quick. That defensive fundamental.
Moses Moody's on the line. He played his prep ball at Montverde Academy near Orlando. You're familiar with that. How talented was that team? Well, Moody, he and two of his teammates were picked in the lottery back in 2021. Moody went 14, Scotty Barnes went 4, and Cade Cunningham, number 1. That ain't a bad prep squad as the Cavaliers Warriors have been clean in terms of protecting the basketball. Santos. Timeout Cavaliers. Cavs get a jump start here. With under 4 to go in the third, they trail 67-53. Wade almost had the weak side rebound. Porter keeps it in bounds, finds Tomlin underneath. Tomlin works on Jackson Davis, cleared himself a good bump into the midsection of Jackson Davis, gave Tomlin the room he needed.
That was a strong move in the post by Tomlin. Creating a little bit of space, a little bit of displacement, that left shoulder, jump hook over the top, nice job.
Pajemski zips one to Payton. Payton's shot is flat and no good, and over the backboard and out of bounds.
There you go, Cavs get a bucket, they get a stop, now you come back down, build on this, go inside, we loosened it up. You got Donovan that can step back and hit that big three if you need it, but don't take it unnecessarily.
After this game, the Cavs are off until Friday when they head into our nation's capital to take on the Wizards. Then back here on Sunday for a matinee against the Hornets. Bryant spins around, keeps it high over Pajemski, and how did Tomlin tip that in?
Yeah, Naquan Tomlin's everywhere on the basketball court. We talked about that. That 35 makes his presence known whenever he's on the court. Nice shot by Thomas Bryant as well. Great follow-up by Naquan.
Naquan now has 9 rebounds, 5 of which have come on the offensive glass. Now make it 10. Whoa, for Naquan as Bryant just fell down. Porter goes to the basket. He gets it back. Naquan hands off to Mitchell. Now it's Bryant. Wade with 2.5 to go in the quarter. Porter sizes up Payton. Gets picked up by Santos on the switch. And we have a kick ball. It's on Santos, and that bails out the Cavs.
You got to have that spark if you're going to play at this level and have a chance.
Payton with the steal. Pajemski couldn't get there as Porter got back in a hurry.
Good defensive reset by the Cavaliers. Porter got there. Tomlin was there.
Dyson finds Naquan as Double clutch doesn't go. Tomlin almost had it back, but eventually it escapes to post.
Like the activity. I like the energy, though, John.
Moody through traffic. He's fouled by Porter. That will not show up in the box score, but that is what Craig Porter is all about.
Yeah. His athleticism is just, it surprises you. And his shot blocking, his defense, poise. Podziemski had no idea that he was going to be able to affect him that way.
Under 2 to go here in the third. It's Warriors 69, Cavaliers 57. We're talking about some old school NBAers early in the first half. This is an old school NBA score.
Yeah, it is. This is a score back in, heck, not even my era. We scored more than this.
Mitchell says we need to change that.
Please do. Get Donovan going this fourth quarter. Get him some shots. Let him just go at it. See how many points he can score.
Podziemski to post. It's tipped by Wade. Or actually,
this fourth quarter absolutely just helping this team pull away.
Mitchell works on Podziemski. Rainbows over him and floats it in. The Warriors do not want to see number 45 get hot.
Yeah, they don't want to see that meter starting to get pegged. I tell you what, he's starting to heat up a little bit. Give him 12 good minutes coming up here to do his thing.
Podziemski pressured by an active Mitchell. Now it's Tomlin around the horn. Post looks to break baseline on the newly inserted Mobley. That shot doesn't go as Mobley contested. Wade rebound. Mitchell saunters into the forecourt. Met by Payton. His three is no good. It's rebounded by Post. Final minute, third quarter. Podziemski stops and pops.
Running full speed, boy. He stopped. Podziemski stopped on a dime. That big bucket.
The Warrior reserves have done a number on the Cavalier bench here through three quarters.
They have played well. They played, the offense was a little bit discombobulated in that first half. But these guys have played, they're playing hard.
Tomlin, late in the shot clock. Tyson has to fire. Payton rebound. The shot clock is off. Santos breaks around Tyson. And the third quarter is Wade, Tyson, and Hunter. Wade for three. That's a big bucket. The Cavs needed that.
Yeah, Donovan being the conduit there. Nice pass to the corner. Dean Wade wide open. Nice shot.
Those are Wade's first points as Hunter knocked it away from Podziemski. Richard off the heel. Now Podziemski on the run to the foul line. Santos squares. He left it short. That pinball's out of bounds. Warriors finds Post. Mobley's out there. Santos looks to drive on Hunter. Gets there.
Tough drive on Hunter. Boy, Santos just put his head down. It's not going to be denied.
Podziemski, watched by Wade. Wade got screened off by Post. The return pass for Post was read by Mobley. Evan now into the forecourt. Finds Mitchell. Mitchell for three. Hey! Knocks it down. Podziemski takes a timeout. After all this,
prepared because I'm going to be looking for you, and it's going to be an opportunity for you. So nice job.
Santos appeared to shuffle his feet, and he did. It's a travel for the good of the team. Hey, if the Cavs come back and win this ball game, this is Serena's game.
That's right.
Donovan drew that play up on Serena's notepad as Mobley cans a three or make it a two. They give him a long two there. Boy, he almost didn't get into the forecourt there. That was nearly a backcourt violation. 74-70 is the Golden State lead. Payton snaps one off the heel. Got it. But he has made a living out of hitting big shots. He's given the Warriors the 77-70 edge. Donovan spins inside. He'll lay it up and in. Right around Santos he went.
Beautiful move by Donovan Mitchell. Man, fantastic.
2.5 in fourth quarter. Hunter's out there on Santos. Spencer's back in the ball game for the visitors. He's now picked up by Hunter. Post provides a screen. Off it goes the heel in the corner. Jalen Tyson is right there, and the Cavs get whistled for another 3-second violation. This time it's Mitchell on that long jumper. His right toe was on the line. Heel does the honors and gives the Warriors the 78-72 lead. Mobley tonight has 15 points. He's grabbed 7 rebounds. Donovan Mitchell leads the way with 18 on a night where it's been an offensive struggle for the Cavs. The Cavs have shot it at just 34.5%. The Warriors, meanwhile, not much better. You see it right there. They're at 36%. Spencer on the sideline goes to Santos inside. He got slapped and fouled by Tyson.
Yeah. It's been a tough night tonight. Both teams, like I said, rhythm-wise, just trying to get in the groove.
3 of 4 from the line. 75% in his career as we pause for a word from Wayside Furniture.
We are remodeling at Wayside Furniture, and we need space fast. Take an additional 17% off or get 60-month special financing on in-stock merchandise now through December 10th.
John Michael, Brad Doherty, Serena Winters, and Serena's notebook. A critical part of this fourth quarter.
That's right.
Santos gives Golden State this 80-72 lead.
Cavs can come down again. Let's look for some offensive balance here. See if we get Donovan Mitchell into some open space. Oh, nice pass into the interior. Nice play. Very nice.
A no-look finds Tyson. Tyson now has 11 to go along with 7 rebounds.
Yeah, those are going to be open. There's so much key on Donovan right now. Everyone else is going to have to make some shots, make people respect the defense, make people respect the offense, that is, so Donovan can get some opportunity.
Payton sails one into the seats. And on a night where nothing seems to have gone right, here we are with tons of time remaining, 8:35 and counting, and the Cavs down 6 with one of the most dangerous closers in the game with the basketball. Got it.
Right on the money, John. Good call. Absolutely. He has been big in the second half all season long for this Cavs team. He gets fired up here. It could be a problem for this Warriors team.
Mitchell has 5 threes. Spencer looks to penetrate, carts it down the alley. Tough shot by Pat Spencer.
Pretty good defense by the Cavaliers. That was a difficult shot, just like you say, but he made it.
Mitchell comes and gets it from Tyson. He's picked up by Payton on the switch. Payton, the son of one of the best defenders of all time in the NBA. Donovan, that one's off. Payton II is not a bad defender in his own right. Made a name for himself on that defensive end. Has number 0 and white. Oh, as Mitchell took that ball away from Buddy. He had to sail one over to Payton. Mobley was wise.
Yeah, he's too long. You're not going to sneak that past him. Mobley. Too good of a defender. Very aware on that defensive end.
Payton triggers. He's got to hurry. He'll find Spencer. Spencer got cut off. Fires from a sharp angle. That was well done defensively as Mobley grabs his 8th rebound, and here comes Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Garland got Santos on a flyby. Donovan. Rebounded by Spencer.
Cavs got the shot they wanted out of that. Nice job. Good ball movement. Good defense. Starting to put some building blocks together here on both ends of the floor.
Santos across the lane. Spencer for 3. He made some big shots down the stretch 2 nights ago in Philly as the Warriors made a wild comeback attempt that fell just short against the Sixers. Under 7 to go. Spencer has a dozen here tonight. Mobley, off it goes to Hunter. Hunter shakes on Payton. That pass was ill-advised and broken up.
Going a little bit too quick. Cavs need to slow down. Go at their own pace. Sense of urgency is great. You just got to be smart, got to be disciplined. Don't go faster than you can actually play.
Santos looks to penetrate. Donovan stays there step for step, and then Wade boots it. Jackson Davis goes baseline. Back it goes to Moody. Spencer again. Timeout. Pat Spencer with back-to-back triples has given the Warriors this 88-77 lead. Come from behind here as we approach the midway point of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, Cavs continue to fight. Just got to push through. Keep trying to find that little bit of spark. That could be it right there. Nice shot by Darius. Not settling for a three. Getting into that paint again. Now come back. You got to defend. Got to figure out some defensive schematics here that you can continue the whole time.
Payton to the rim. Cavs starting five is back on the floor. Garland, Mitchell, Mobley, Hunter, and Tyson. Mobley gets in the paint, bounces off to Tyson. He'll shovel to Hunter. Hunter flicks it up. It's rebounded by Post. Post bounces to Spencer. He'll find Payton, who reverses and scores.
Got to communicate, got to do a little bit better job of talking on those passes. Whoever's standing in the back of that defensive interior you're looking at towards the backcourt, you got to talk. Let them know that screen's coming, let them know the back door's happening. You got to help, talk, communicate.
Hunter's three didn't go. Tyson salvaged the possession. Mobley inside.
A little bit of a lid on it tonight, John. Just struggling getting shots to stay down. Keep playing, keep playing.
Spencer. Neither team has shot it well here this evening. Spencer's watched by Mobley. He'll snap a pass off the Post. Post tries to force one up and draw a foul. Nothing doing. Comes right to Tyson. Tyson. And that knocked away by Buddy Hield. And out of bounds it goes. Rarely see that. Mobley's three is no good. A loose ball foul is called on Kuminga. Jackson Davis has played 16. That's the fewest. Clinton Post has played 28. That's the most.
Attack on this offensive end and have a plan for these next 4 minutes to get as many shots up as you possibly can, because you're running out of time. Defensively, you either got to stop the basketball or you got to foul. You got to make some things happen, though. You got to change the dynamic on both ends of the floor.
Mitchell got it. Donovan Mitchell now has 6 threes, 24 for Mitchell. That Warrior lead has been trimmed to 10 with under 4 to go. Boy, the Cavs here this evening have been all over the offensive early motion. Listen to you, Brad Doherty Esquire.
Yeah, you know.
Alibi.
You got to look by. You got to look through all the facts and evidence.
Oh, we have an illegal screen called there on Post. Cavs like this, 3:25 to go in the fourth quarter.
It comes up here.
15 and counting. Garland gets inside Buddy Hield and shovels to Mobley.
Nice job. There is Garland breaking down the defense. That's what he does so well. Easy shot.
The Cavs have scored the last 7 points. Spencer has it poked into the backcourt. Tyson dives for it. Spencer down the alley, works in toward Mobley, returns it to Payton. Post keeps it high. Rebounded by Tyson. 2:45 to go. Warriors 92, Cavaliers 86. Mitchell, high steps, turns the corner, missed the shot, got it back, couldn't lay it in. The loose ball's grabbed by Payton. Payton runs over Garland, and Garland gets called for the block.
Boy, great effort by the captain.
The Cavs have scored the last 7 points. They've held the Warriors scoreless for the last 3 minutes as Post blocked that ball off his own head, fortunately for the Cavs. So the Cavs early all night long. Payton stays glued to Mitchell. Mobley inside to Hunter. Hunter puts it up. He got fouled by Post. A good pump fake. DeAndre Hunter is a career 82% free throw shooter. He's missed his only free throw here tonight. As his first is good, give the gift of Cavs basketball this holiday season. Get your 5 or 10 game holiday hoops plan right now at Cavs.com/mini-plans.
Cavs have really, these last minute, just kind of built on some momentum here. Seen them do it all season long. They're never out of it. Giving themselves a great opportunity once again. They're right back in this ball game. Got to defend very aggressively.
Tyson got called for a foul as he was hanging on to Pajemski. That's only the second team foul on the Cavs here in this fourth quarter. It's the Cavs.
And they have absolutely gotten after him defensively.
Spencer got it. Pat Spencer has had a big fourth quarter. He now has 17 points. He's the high Warrior in his first career NBA start.
Just leaked through that double team. That's a tough shot over the top. Put enough English on it to get it to stay.
Mitchell, step back over Santos. It is Donovan Mitchell time as it's a one-possession game.
Big shot by Donovan Mitchell. My goodness.
Spencer works on Garland. This crowd is in full throat. Spencer inside. Now Pajemski. He thought about it, but Mobley looms. Pajemski, shot clock down to 5. He'll put it on the floor. He appeared to walk. Oh, Pajemski put it up and in. He leaned and flipped it off the window as Pajemski
took an extra step there, John, but heck of a shot by Pajemski. He had nowhere to go.
Garland over the top to Tyson. Tyson ran right into post. Payton grabs the loose ball. Spencer. 70 seconds to go. He'll back into Garland. Spencer right to the rim. That was a shot early in the shot clock, with the Warriors trying to protect this 5-point lead, and now Pajemski commits a foul. That's the first on the Warriors. That's the reason the Cavs bench wasn't thrilled with the no call. Here's Garland. Tyson now. Final minute. Mobley and the Cavs trail by 5. Mitchell draws a double. He turns the corner. Donovan gets inside, reverses. Mobley's there to put it in. Mobley cuts that Warrior lead to 96-93. 50 seconds and counting.
Cavs are not going away. They're showing some fight.
Spencer from the Cavalier logo. Rejects a post screen. Payton from the corner has all day. He missed it. Mobley's there with a rebound. The Cavs can tie with a 3. And somebody threw something onto the floor. Here's Garland. It's a 3-point game. There's a 9-second difference between shot clock and game clock. You can expect the Warriors to be all over Donovan Mitchell. Whoa, here as we have a foul called. It's on the Warriors' Payton. Warriors 96, Cavaliers 94. Steve Kerr's club is desperately trying to hang on. The Warriors have 1 timeout remaining. The Cavs have both at their disposal. Steve looks down his bench. He'll play offense for defense here as Buddy Hield comes back into the ball game. Buddy also is one of his best, if not his best, free throw shooter available. Steph Curry is his best on the roster. Curry is not on this road trip. One more for Garland. Hield rebounds and gets rid of it. Spencer up ahead to Santos. Santos had Pajemski. He'll play keep away instead, and Wade will foul Santos. The Cavs will have to foul again because that's the first foul on the Cavs with under 2 minutes remaining here in the Warriors. Want to get this ball into the hands of a quality free throw shooter. Pajemski into the backcourt. The Cavs want to keep this ball from Buddy Hield, and Spencer's going to have to use the Warriors' final timeout. 54.
Cavaliers got a good opportunity, though. You got to keep fighting. You got 12 seconds here. Maybe obviously going to have to get a quick foul.
It in. Spencer again has some trouble. He fired it towards Santos. Santos makes the catch and he's fouled. Oh my.
Man, that almost worked out. Boy, he threw that right through a gap. Spencer fired that thing right between several guys. Santos knocks it up and he comes back down with it.
Santos is 5 of 6 from the line tonight. You see it there, and these are 2 big ones with 11 seconds to go. Santos shooting into a sea of wine and gold. Calmly drains his first. You see the free throw disparity there. The Cavaliers do have both timeouts remaining. This would make it a 2-possession game. Santos missed it. Tipped by Mitchell. Saves it toward Hunter. Last off Pachemski. Cavs ball. Oh my.
Yeah, that everyone thinks it's going to. I would try to go to DG or even back to Evan.
There's Mitchell. He'll turn and fire. We have a collision and a foul. It's on Hunter. Oh my.
Good shot, man, he got a good look, didn't he? Wow. Well, that's a well drawn up play. Oh man. Wow, almost.
It appeared to be right on line. Let's see. Oh, it sure was. Feel it with a free throw here. It's his first trip to the line. Spencer in his first NBA start as the High Warrior. He now has 18. Kenny will use his final timeout.
This is waving at the fans. Bye.